Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome to the factory. Welcome to my factory. Come on in. Welcome to Foothills Farm Factory. I'm your host and the owner of this establishment. My name is Drew, and the first thing I always do, give thanks to God for letting me be here today. So, if everything goes according to plan, we should have a good video this week. So, this, my friends, is a Sega 762 by 39. This one does not have a muzzle brake. It's got the old polymer stock on it. This gun, you know, I bought this and I thought it was a pretty good deal. I bought this gun because I had two of these that have been in the store for probably 15 years. And I was like, I'm never going to sell these things. So I thought, if I can find it, I've been watching Segas for weeks. And I thought, man, if I can find a good price on one, I'll put this thing on it. So these Segas, if you've never seen one before, these is the last, as far as I know, the last real Russian AKs that were imported. I don't know if you can see that, but it says made in Russia by Izmash. So it's got the import marks, all that good stuff. So this is a real deal Russian AK. It's got the scope mount on the side there, which I have one that goes with it. These here have this little bolt lock right here. Yeah, there you go. It's got a little bolt lock, bolt catch. Push that up, pull your bolt back, locks the bolt. Pretty sweet, standard AK safety. But as you can see, it's not in the configuration a regular AK is. This is the way they had to import these. With the trigger is all moved all the way to the rear of the gun, and then a hunting style stock. That's how they got them imported. As you can see there, they put this spot welded this plate in there, and you know, move the trigger guard back. And another thing is, these magazines, even though they look like standard AK mags, see that lip on that? See how thin this lip is right here? See it? That's the kind of mags you have to use with this. See, they fit in fine, but if you take a regular AK mag, there you go. See, can you see the difference? Can you see the difference in the thickness on this back tab right here, the locking tab? These regular mags don't fit in there very well. You can kind of see it won't lock. So it won't take these regular mags. They will take a metal mag sometimes if you get the right ones. But you know, they do have their own special mag. So this right here, this unit right here, y'all, this is a Sega. I know I just showed you one, but this one's been converted. This is a Sega 762 by 39 that has been converted. And whenever I say converted, I'll show you what that means. So this is the Sega that I showed you earlier. You'll notice, see, look where the trigger guard and the trigger is. See how it's way back here on the receiver? This is an AK. As you can see, it's an AK. But the trigger has been moved back to the rear of the receiver, because you know, you can't get Russian AKs imported, so that's how they imported these, as a hunting style rifle. And they put this hunting style stock on it to, you know, make it where they can bring it in the United States. Well, this one has been converted. So the person who owned this gun moved the trigger group up here and moved the pistol grip where it should be at. And I'll show you, you can see on the bottom where they did that. Let me move this mag. You see here, you can see some gaps. Look right here where the pistol grip is. You can see that gap right there. That's where the trigger group used to be. And they put a pistol grip there. And unlike, you know, like your normal pistol grip, it'd have a screw going up through this way. This one is probably screwed in right here. I could be wrong about that. But anyway, they had to move some stuff around. So you can see that. See, there's still screw holes here where they had rivets and such in it before, when the trigger group was back here. So that's a very hard process. It's not an easy thing to do at all. You got to know what you're doing to move the trigger group, because you also have to move all the guts inside the gun. You have to drill new holes, put in new rivets in order to convert one of these. So whenever you see them being sold, like on Gunbroker, and one of them will say unconverted, which is this one, and then you have one that's converted like this one, the price usually dramatically increases from one to the other, because this is not an easy task, especially to get it right. So why do I have two Segas and they're so hard to get? They're very hard to get, and they're very expensive because, you know, they banned import any Russian AKs, especially any Russian arms or ammo now. But these were some of the last real Russian AKs that came into the country, and that's been many years ago. I used to have one of these. I think I already told that story. But I've never had one of these that's being converted. I do have a Sega 12 shotgun that's being converted. Maybe I need to bring that in and show it to you. But anyway, not only has it been converted, it has one of the best AK triggers that I have ever seen. I mean, it's incredible. Watch my fingertip here. Man, I mean, it's got one of the best AK triggers I've ever seen. It's got a folding stock. This is a Fab Defense folding stock. You just push down on it, fold it. It's got a cheek riser that's adjustable cheek riser. It's got I don't even know what kind of rail this is, but it's very nice. It's got the three, it's not a quad rail, but it's got the two rails on the side, one on the bottom, and it's, you know, exposed gas tube on the top, I guess, so heat can come out. I mean, everything about this AK is spectacular. This muzzle brake on it, this is like a 103 style muzzle brake. Man, this thing's a beauty. It's got the MFT grip. So these has got a bolt hold open. Most AKs don't have one. This one has one. You can pull back your bolt, push that button, lock the bolt back, pull back to release. Phenomenal. Sega mags I was showing you the other day, they've got this little thin doodad, the mag catch. They've got a real thin lip there on them, so a regular mag won't fit in them. See, this is a regular mag and it won't fit. See, it won't fit in there. This one here has been modified. You can see here, you can see where it's been cut down. This one, and you've got to be careful when you cut these things down because you can mess them up. But this one has been cut down to take standard AK mags, and they fit really good. You don't hear, I mean, yeah, you hear some wobble, but you hear some wobble in all AKs. It's not the mag wobbling, it's just spring or something in there. But man, this thing is fantastic. And I got it at a steal. I mean, they should put me in prison for what I got this gun for. This gun I thought was a steal also. I put $950 into this gun, and I thought that it was a great bargain. I put less than $1,200 into this gun, and that is absolutely unheard of. This gun is gonna be mine until the day I die, unless something crazy happens. I plan on keeping this the rest of my life. I'm just overwhelmed with joy. And I've not even told you the coolest part about this gun yet. You're not going to believe who built this gun. I don't know if you watch any YouTube, if you watch this channel at all, I'm sure that you've watched some YouTube. So you've probably heard of a man by the name of Iraq veteran 8888. This was his personal gun. No joke, 100%. He built this gun himself, for himself. And he sold it on Gunbroker, and I bought it. And not only did I buy it, I got it for a bargain. A deal of a lifetime for a one-of-a-kind gun. There will never be, unless he finds another gun like this one here and builds it exactly like this one, which I doubt he's going to since he sold this one, there will never be another gun as unique as this one right here I've got in my hands. I mean, there'll never be another Sega that was built by him back in the day. I even found the video. I found on his X, where he posted a video showing the guns he was going to sell, and this one's on the video. And then I went back and found the video on his channel where he shot this gun, and it was 12 years ago. But I went back and I found it. So this gun has been on his YouTube channel, in his hands, his personal gun. He sold it, I bought it. Did I not tell you it was a cool gun? Oh yeah! Son! What a score. Thank God for that one. Man, I'm telling you what, I told my buddy, you know, of course I flipped out and was telling all of my friends about this gun, and I'm super stoked about it. It's not let me down at all since I got it. It's every bit as cool as I thought it would be. And I was telling one of my friends about it, and he said, man, you know, that's a deal of a lifetime. Can't believe that you got that gun for that price, blah, blah, blah. And I said, man, ever since I've been trying to live for the Lord, tried to quit cussing, been going to church, been paying my tithes, been doing everything that I can do. You know, everybody can always do better, but I've been trying to live the best I can for the Lord. I said, this kind of thing has been happening to me. And I know that, you know, we go through trials and tribulations, but my life has been so much better. And I see this as a gift from God, and I thank Him for it. But that's going to be it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. And man, I hope I didn't disappoint you. How cool is that? I got Iraq veteran 8888's personal gun in my collection now. I think it is oh so sweet. If you want to see some more sweet stuff, come see me next week. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got some really cool stuff coming in next week. But until next time, keep on keeping on and have you good.